This morning, a transformation for a woman who wanted to look fresher, more youthful, and generally feel better about herself. So she turned to a team to take on her transformation, consisting of Dr. Tamir Mosharaffa, a board-certified plastic surgeon, and Sally Hayes, a permanent makeup artist. Barbara, we welcome you to the show along with your team that did the transformation. First things first, Sally, tell me about the transformation and how you got involved.
Well, the first thing I did was I did Barbara's eyebrows, her eyeliner, and her lips before she had her surgery.
Let's take a look at some before and after pictures that kind of show perspective of what you started with,
right,
and then where you addressed things.
See how her brows are very rounded? She didn't really have much of an arch in them. So I defined her brows, did her eyeliner, and then her lip color, and then the after picture is after her surgery with Dr. Mosharaffa.
Let's go ahead and address that too, because actually we did this backwards. She did her, or what you would think would be backwards, she did her permanent makeup first, then you did her cosmetic facial surgery. Right. So how did that affect the work that she had done? Do you think it enhanced your work with her?
Absolutely. I think Barbara's a great example of how a comprehensive approach to beauty really is better than trying to piecemeal it. And Barbara did have all of her permanent makeup done before the surgery and didn't interfere with the surgery at all. It's not a problem in terms of incisions or anything that we do from a surgical standpoint. And overall, it just really enhances it. It really is sort of the armor all on the tires, or the icing on the cake, as they say, that takes what is a good outcome and makes it really a great outcome.
Back to the permanent makeup. Why do you think so many people do turn to permanent makeup to kind of get that, I don't know, more youthful look?
You know what it does is it just polishes off your features, and it gives you the opportunity, if you don't want to put on topical makeup, you look good to go out. If you want to add to it, you can.
Fantastic.
Time saver.
Time saver. Who doesn't need more time in their 24-hour day? If you can get more than, wow, then you have really gotten a handle on the game. Well, coming up a little bit later, we're going to check back with Dr. Mosharaffa to learn about some of the other areas that he addressed with Barbara. But if you would also like to schedule a complimentary consultation with Sally Hayes, you can schedule at the number right there on your screen. It's 480-951-0539, or visit her online at permanentmakeup.com. Sally Hayes is Permanent Makeup is a sponsor of Sonoran Living Live. Curly hair. When you don't have it, you want it. When you have it, you long for straight hair. So today we're going to show you what you can do to tame the frizz and get more manageable hair, as well as some other improvements that you can do to enhance your natural beauty. Sally Hayes is with us. She is a permanent makeup artist, as well as Olympia Nandin, who is a hair extraordinaire. How do you like that? Olympia, we welcome you and Sally and Samara to the show. What can we do to get a handle on our hair, that frizz?
Okay, there's a new thing out now called La Braziliana. It's not, we don't like to say it's a straightener because it really isn't a straightener, it's a smoother. What it does, it doesn't change the molecular structure of your hair. What it does, it is a keratin treatment. What you do, you infuse it with the flat iron, and it smooths your hair. It lasts from 2 to 4 months, depends on how much you shampoo your hair, and it makes your hair like silk.
Who's it good for?
It's good for, you know what, it's good for just about anybody.
Okay.
Only because a lot of us have just a little bit of body in our hair, but we can't tone down the frizz. This helps tone down the frizz. It cuts your time in half.
What did you think about it as we bring up these pictures? How did you feel about it when you had it done on your hair?
I love it. It just cuts, like she said, cuts the time doing my hair in half. I hardly need to use a flat iron. And I think I like the fact that that it is 3 months long, because if I wanted my curly hair back after, you know, a certain period of time, I could have that back too.
So we're seeing just, she had that really curly hair. She was using a blow dryer and a straight iron to get a straighter look.
To get what she wanted, yes. So, and this really helps you because what it does, it doesn't damage your hair like the Japanese straighteners,
right,
like the cream straighteners that we use on our hair. It really adds to it. It adds to the elasticity of your hair. It really helps your hair.
Well, I want to bring in Sally now, and you also did permanent makeup. So when she had the hair looking fabulous, you kind of just put the whole package together. What did you do?
Actually, I'd done her eyeliner about 7 years ago, so I did a retouch, but what I really noticed would make a big difference for her is she had very round eyebrows, and I put an arch in there. So now she has the eyebrow that goes out, arches, and it complements her eyes.
And in doing that arch, what are we doing? We're creating a more youthful look, a fresher look?
Right. Before she looked just kind of sad, because if you look at her before pictures, they're just like a little round, no shape.
It perks her up.
It perks her up, gave her a little arch, highlights her nice almond-shaped eyes, and brightened up. This picture right now is showing immediately out of the chair, so it looks a little bit darker. And as you look at her now, you can see that it fades and it looks natural.
You look fantastic. Thank you. You must feel fantastic too.
I love it. Yeah, I love it.
You're in good hands, aren't you,
Yes,
with Olympia
definitely.
and Sally? Well, I tell you what, if you would like to schedule a complimentary consultation with Sally Hayes, you can schedule at a phone number that we're going to put right there on your screen. It's 480-951-0539, and you can visit her online at permanentmakeup.com. And then you can also get your hair appointment and find more about the La Braziliana treatment by calling Olympia at Hair Design by Olympia. The phone number right there, 602-290-5598. And finally, I want to mention that Sally Hayes and Hair Design by Olympia are sponsors of Sonoran Living Live. We use eyeliner, mascara, even falsies in hopes of making our lashes look longer, but there's an easy-to-use FDA-approved product that really does the job very well. It's called Latisse, and we want to talk with Sally Hayes, permanent makeup artist, about it this morning. You brought along your client, Courtney Cody, who, by the way, I can see your lashes like getting caught on your eyebrows. We'll get to you in just a little bit, talk about your story, but first, tell me about Latisse.
Latisse is probably the best kept secret out there for anybody who wants to grow their eyelashes. What you do is you put it on every night before you go to bed, along the margin of your lash line, and you'll see growth anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks. It's a 16-week program, but generally speaking, people really see a huge difference within 8 weeks.
So how long has Courtney been using Latisse?
12 weeks, right?
12 weeks.
12 weeks.
And how soon did you see the growth on yours?
I saw growth after 2.5 weeks.
Now, a lot of
Pretty
people are familiar with glaucoma medication, and that's kind of the root of this, wasn't it?
Yes. They found out that patients that used the drops for glaucoma grew incredible eyelashes. So what they did was they came out with a lower dose of the product to use as a lash enhancement.
I want to show the before and after pictures because it's really rather stunning.
And that was before I did her eyes and her brows on the top. And then right after I did her eyeliner and her eyebrows, I had her start using the Latisse.
Courtney, I don't think I realized that you had eyelashes that were that short to begin with.
Thin and short.
And now, you tell me what you were telling me before, how they're getting caught and you...
Yeah, they're getting caught in my eyebrows. And I thought it was something sticky on my eyelid, but it's really my eyelashes.
What have people said to you when they see that your lashes are that long?
They ask me if I have false eyelashes on all the time.
And you say, yank on them. No,
I know,
they're real.
they're real. So.
All right, well, this also is a perfect complement to the permanent makeup that you do as well.
Absolutely.
And so if people want to find out more about the permanent makeup, where they can get it, the eyeliner or eyebrows, just kind of those areas around the eye, then they can schedule a complimentary consultation with you. And you can do that right there at the number on your screen, 480-951-0539, or visit online at permanentmakeup.com. Finally, Sally Hayes Permanent Makeup is a sponsor of Sonoran Living Live.